beautiful. Hi.
Only beautiful. I'm just recording.
Well, I'm Veronica.
No, it's not. Veronica.
Welcome
Not
to
as
the
exciting.
Control Room. If you're here, you're ready to embark on the exciting and totally safe journey into VR.
Your mission at Ctrl-V is to experience a variety of VR content. But be warned, once you enter VR, you'll never want to leave. Ever.
In order to make that possible, everyone needs to use the washroom beforehand. Seriously. As my mom always said, it takes less time to go to the washroom now than it does to clean up the puddle later. Since our lack of arms and feet make it difficult to demonstrate, please join us as we watch our previous, incredibly attractive human selves show you how to get started.
After this video, head over to your assigned station. You will see your name appear on the screen. If you don't see your name, you can check in at the reception.
When you get to your station, hang up any excess clothing and remove your shoes, placing them under the keyboard tray. Please avoid walking into the station with your shoes on. Once inside the station, you'll notice two controllers hanging up on the wall. If they are plugged in, gently unplug them. The charging cables come straight out of the bottom.
So what you're saying is, when I get to my station, I should yank the controllers off the wall?
Actually, it's the exact opposite. Unplug them gently.
What if I yank them?
The controllers have 4 types of buttons, which you will use throughout your session. The trigger is located underneath the controller, and is typically used for selecting and shooting. Pew pew.
Why?
The touchpad is the big circle button you can press with your thumb. It's typically used for teleporting within VR games.
The grip buttons can be found on the side of the controller, and can be pressed by simply squeezing the controller.
Finally, the menu button is located above the touchpad, and is typically used to open and close any menu.
Now that you know the buttons, you can place the controllers on the floor in the middle of your station. We'll get back to them in a minute.
Next, take the headset off the hook. Place the goggles up against your face. Then, pull the strap over and behind your head. The knob on the back of the headset will adjust the strap until it fits snugly on your head.
Now back to the controllers. You should see them on the floor in VR. Bend down and pick them up, noting the left and right indicators. You'll feel the wrist straps dangling from the end. Slip them on and tighten them. This will prevent the very expensive controllers from flying into space.
Thank you, previous selves. Welcome to your new life. This is the control room. Here, you can see and hear all the people in your group and decide on which games to play.
Pressing the menu button will bring up the game library. You can scroll through all of the games in alphabetical order.
When you find a game you want to play, point at it and pull the trigger. A portal will appear on the ground in front of you. Now, if your mother ever told you to stay away from interdimensional portals, please ignore her. These ones are completely, mostly, harmless.
Mostly.
Everyone can use any portal to launch into a game. Hey guys, it's dodgeball time!
If you don't know where your friends are, you can find them on the player list in the middle of the arena. If you don't have any friends, that's too bad.
Hello?
Hello? Ready to launch into a game? Simply press your touchpad to teleport into any portal in the arena. A 5-second countdown will begin before you are launched into the game. Oh, and one more thing. This is the pause button. Pressing the pause button will open and close this menu in any game. Use it to quit out of any game and come back to the control room. You can also click the I need an adult button to get help from one of our extremely attractive human attendants.
For the safety of your fragile human bodies, pay attention to the blue grid around the station. That shows where the walls are in the real world.
Alright, it's recap time. First, find the VR station with your name.
Next, take off your shoes and coats.
Gently unplug your controllers and put them on the floor.
Take the headset and adjust it so everything is clear and comfortable.
Pick up your controllers and tighten your wrist straps.
Find your friends, select a game, and launch into it by teleporting onto a portal.
We appreciate you giving us your undivided attention. And for those of you who didn't, good luck. Thank you for coming to Ctrl-V. For all those times when reality
Just isn't enough.
Okay, guys, who's done VR before? Yes, you've done it twice, I see. Wonderful. Okay, so, just to recap on the controllers really quickly. As soon as you get your headset on, you pick up the controllers off of the floor. You're going to press this button. This is your game menu button up at the very top. Your thumb's going to kind of go here when you grab the controllers. You want your pointer finger to be here. This is for the trigger button. This is the most important button in pretty much every game. So to interact with anything, you're usually going to aim at it and shoot with the trigger button. If that doesn't work, you may want to reach forward and touch it with the controller. There's some games that do that, some games that don't. Every game's a little bit different. So this button is generally to move around. It's up, down, left, right, or you can teleport by pointing to a spot, aiming, releasing where you want to go, and then you'll teleport instantly to that spot. This button down here is the pause menu. It's just below the big circle button, which is the thumb pad. So that's going to bring up this game menu right here. Well, it's not the game menu, it's the pause menu. So if you need to quit out of the game, or if you need help from any one of us, you shoot "I need an adult," and then your blue station lights will turn red. We'll know to come over and help you.
Excuse me, what happens with the voice?
You can adjust the volume if you'd like.
No, and then that one.
This is to mute other people in your party. It looks a little bit different. We've actually updated it. You know, we have this picture of this menu. So there's that. Don't press this. I don't recommend going there. It'll tell you the controller guide, which is exactly what I just told you. It's pretty much a trap. It's really hard to get out. It's just annoying. Don't press that button. Grip buttons are on the side of the controller. Squeeze both sides of the controllers. There's two buttons, but it's really one button. So it mimics picking something up in certain games. So if you have a gun and at your holster, you want to grab it, you're going to squeeze both sides of the controller. Again, not all games use that mechanic. Lastly, there are, you'll see blue grids on the sides of your station. If you get too close to them in VR, it looks kind of like a blue fence or mesh or a grid. Stay away from that because we don't want you to hit the walls like these people have. We have too many broken controllers. So if you hit the walls, first strike is we have to warn you. Second strike is we have to take you out of the game. Third strike is we have to take you out of VR and give you a break. We really don't want to do that. Try not to hit the wall. That's all we're saying. Your name should be at your stations. And lastly, the bathrooms are down that way. Men's room is first door on the right. Women's room is second door on the right. Any questions? Yes.
How do you, we know how to get to our friends, but how do they know it's us in general?
Alright, so you were looking to play Arizona Sunshine, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can play horde mode up to 4 people at one time. So you're all going to enter the game, and you're going to give yourself a title, or give yourself a name when you get in there. I'll help you actually get set up once you all enter Arizona Sunshine independently of one another. So you're going to be in the game, and then we're going to link you up, okay?
Sure.
Alright, you can go to your station now.
Maybe you want to play with me?
Your name should be up on all the stages. Number 7, word number 7 is
My station is actually...
Number 2,
I'm sorry.